Hey, what is up, ladies and gentlemen? Today I'm going to be talking about Spectacular Spider-Man. Now, I'm not referring to the animated show from 2008, although it is part of the subject. At first, when I saw this article come up, I thought, oh, they're announcing another Spider-Man comic run. There's already quite a bit, but whatever, I'm just going to continue reading The Amazing Spider-Man. But no, this one actually caught my attention a little bit more than all the others, specifically just because of the writer, Greg Weisman, which just happened to work on the Spectacular Spider-Man show from 2008. Before I get into this, if you enjoyed this video at any point, make sure to like and subscribe, and let's jump into it. This article from the Marvel website, I'm going to put it in the description below if you guys want to check it out, titled Spectacular Spider-Man proves 2 webheads are better than 1. And they state, the Marvel Universe proudly boosts 2 Amazing Spider-Man, and this March, they'll join forces in their first ongoing series ever, Spectacular Spider-Man. Not only will the series team up 2 of comic books' biggest icons, it'll also team up 2 industry superstars, writer Greg Weisman and artist Humberto Ramos. Weisman, known for writing the beloved animated Spectacular Spider-Man animated series and creating Gargoyles, returns with all the web-slinging drama and adventure that made Spectacular Spider-Man a fan-favorite series. And who better to bring these new sagas to life than one of the definitive Amazing Spider-Man artists, Spidey legend Humberto Ramos. Together, they'll introduce a fresh dynamic between Peter and Miles as superhero partners who swap intelligence and tips, combine their strengths against threats, and learn from each other's differences in age and experience. The duo's journey kicks off with an epic run-in with a jackal, and fans can get their first look at the action in a special announcement video. The video they're referring to is in the actual article itself. If you guys want to check it out, like I said, it's in the description. But they continue. Peter Parker and Miles Morales are going to team up on a regular, comparing notes and using said notes to take on some of their most dangerous bad guys. This article does get a few quotes from the actual creators of the comic, the writer, and the artist. We begin the quotes with the writer, and they state, "I'm so thrilled to be writing Spidey again, and the fact that I get to write both Spideys together makes the gig doubly sweet," Weisman shared. "It's fun for me, because in this book, I see the younger Miles trying really hard to show his maturity to his mentor Peter, while the older Peter feels free to let out his inner 16-year-old with Miles. So there's a bit of a role reversal to the normal mentor-protege relationship that one might expect to see. But I think both Pete and Miles still feel very true to character. And when things get serious, so do our boys. What we're seeing here is the evolution from Peter and protege to them simply being good friends. And that change of status is what really interests me as a writer." Now we get a few quotes from the artists themselves. They state, "From a very young age, my goal was to draw Spider-Man for Marvel Comics, and now that it has become a reoccurring reality in my life, I enjoyed every occasion in which I am called to do so. Or as I'd like to say, come back home. And I could not ask for a better way to do that than alongside Greg Weisman, who gave us the greatest Spider-Man TV series ever," Ramos said. "Not only that, but in this book, I not only have the joy of drawing not one, but 2 Spider-Mans. Drawing Peter's adventures was exciting enough, I can only imagine how it will be drawing both Peter and Miles' adventures." And there you have it for the article, ladies and gentlemen. I really enjoyed the Spectacular Spider-Man animated series from 2008. I started watching it after I finished reading the Amazing Spider-Man volume run, after I got recommended it. I really enjoyed how it was a very good modern adaptation of the old school comics and its stories. They do change a few characters here and there, but it's still really good. The moment I got to see the Enforcers make an appearance in that TV show, I lost my shit. I enjoyed it. Those villains literally go way back to the origin of Spider-Man and his villain mythos. The moment I got to see the first few episodes, I was hooked on the show. And now hearing how the writer from the show is actually going to be writing a comic featuring Peter Parker and Miles as just a homie dynamic, that sounds fantastic. And from the sounds of it, it looks like they're trying to expand their friendship dynamic. So instead of being a trainer and trainee, they're just homies. Nowadays, I tend to let most of the Spider-Man tie-in stories just go over my head, and I tend to stick with the Amazing Spider-Man series, even though it kinda sucks. Hearing how they're gonna bring Spider-Man through the Ultimate series, and now we're getting the Spectacular Spider-Man series with Miles and Peter Parker, written by the guy that wrote episodes for the Spectacular Spider-Man animated series from 2008, that sounds fantastic to me. I am so down. But that's the end of my thoughts. I wanna know what your guys' thoughts and opinions on this subject. Did you like the animated show from 2008, and are you going to be reading this comic? Let me know what you think. And if you enjoyed this video at any point, make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.